Hello, welcome back to Sport on 7 tonight. I'm Tom Bushell. Don't forget you can follow me on Twitter. It's at Tom Bushell UAE. Now, as the summer kicks off, many sporting activities and seasons across the country begin to come to an end. There is no bigger finale to a season, though, than the Traditional Dhow Boat Race. It is regarded as the biggest sporting occasion in the country, and I went to take a closer look at the event. With expats not taking part, it's maybe not as well known within the expat community, but few can argue it's one of the most spectacular sporting occasions there is. The winter season in Dubai provides us with some of the biggest sporting occasions in the world. Water sports is no exception, with the expat Powerboat Series being just one World Championship that takes place. For many, though, you may be overlooking the biggest sporting occasion there is in the UAE. It's here, 54 nautical miles off the coast of Dubai, that the 22nd Al Ghafal race will begin. And as the 99 traditional dhow boats begin to arrive, the excitement is building ahead of the race. Al Ghafal, meaning the return, is the season-ending 60-foot traditional dhow race. It marks the end of the winter water sports season. Over 2,500 competitors on 99 boats consisting of around 25 crew will take part. Sheikh Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum believes it's one of the biggest days on the UAE calendar.
It is like a national day, actually, because it is the end of the season. And that is, together, like, you know, in the end, they all together. They are expecting now, which they reach here is about 60. They are expecting to start about 100.
Hurez Mohammed bin Hurez, head of the sports committee at DIMC, tells me why this event is the one that the Emiratis get most excited about.
It's the biggest race they have. They prepare for it all year. You have about 100 boats participating. Around 3,000 people are here in the event between both racers and organizers. So definitely by far the biggest event in terms of sea sport in the UAE.
And in terms of sporting occasions across the year in the UAE, this is one that the Emiratis, would you say, get most excited about?
Definitely. They look at the history of it. These races started since '91, and everybody look at this as the Olympics, if you want to call it. You know, winning this like winning a gold medal in the Olympics. So they all look forward to it and try to win it and have their name or their boats listed in the achievement in the list of those races.
I know there's a big prize money attached to this race, 10 million dirhams, but it's not the prize money that motivates the teams, is it? They want to be the winners each year.
Definitely, you know, first of all, there's the pride of winning Al Ghafal race to start with. A lot of them, when you talk to them, they say the challenge of this race and how hard it is makes it really exciting for them. So they really look forward to it. Even those who don't win it, you know, they just love participating, you know. Among 100, one will win it. So they know that not everybody gonna win, but yet they still feel that participating in this race is just a beautiful challenge. This is how they describe it.
Al Ghafal began in 1991 out of fears that the dhow, once at the heart of Emirati culture, was disappearing from society. The race was designed to commemorate Dubai's pearl diving history, and in fact the race starts at the island where the pearl divers used to stop on their return to Dubai. This history very much leads to this event being a family affair, with many generations of each family competing. Come race day though, it's all about being first, and there is a lot for the crews to think about.
Each skipper has so many things on his table. The wind direction, the wind speed, the tide, how he want to proceed with it. Does he want to go directly to land and then cross over there to the end point? For the past 4 or 5 years, we've added a new joining point, which is at the Moon Island. The whole concept behind that is previously in those previous races, the whole fleet scatters around, and maintaining that kind of distance between all of the boats it's an actual nightmare. You cannot control them with all of the manpower you have. The only thing we came up with is to have a middle point, which all of the boats have to pass by those buoys, and then from that point go to the end line.
The Dhows are very limited in terms of technology, so it really is a race for sailors, isn't it? Technology doesn't really play a part in this. It's about the sailors' ability to judge where to go and judge the wind and judge exactly what they need to do.
And this is Al Ghaffal. I mean, if we are racing from Dubai from Port Rashid to the IMC, it's a matter of who's faster. Even of Abu Dhabi, if they're racing from an A point to a B point, which is 3-4 miles, that's again a speed race. But Al Ghaffal is tactics.
So with such a big prize fund available and almost double the amount of boats sailing in this year's race compared to the first year, what does it take to win?
Oh, it takes a long period of experience and also the devotion and competition at the same time. Winning Al Ghaffal, it's a very prestigious honor that everybody is trying to achieve. It's not easy. It's a very long distance course. Everybody has to really prepare mentally and physically for it. Plus the strategy that they have to take. You never know what kind of wind condition you're going to have, what kind of low tide and high tide you're going to have. But experience plays a huge role in that.
Do the teams have an idea before coming into the race if they have a good boat, if they have a good dhow, if it's going to perform in the right conditions? Or is it a case of coming in blind and just hoping for the best?
No. Nobody comes on blind to Al Ghaffal race. They've been preparing. To all the participants in Al Ghaffal race, the full season of dhow sailing is just practice to them. Their main concern is this race. This is the pie of all races to all of the racers. They try, they change, they modify during the whole season. Sometimes they achieve good positioning in those races. Sometimes they don't, but it doesn't matter to them. What matters is Al Ghaffal. Again, that's a honorable and a prestigious place. They want to put their name in it.
So, with so many factors having to go right to win this race, it is important to remember, even if it does go all wrong, you can still row your boats back to Dubai. It may take a little longer, but with this race, more than any other, it's the taking part that matters. I'll bring you all the results from that race at the end of the show tonight. It's quite a sight, amazing to be out there. If you get the chance next year, get a boat and go and have a look. It's just incredible. Right, let's get some tips this week on Sport on 7, and we'll brush up on some tennis. Here is Sergio.
Hi, my name is Sergio Gaioni, and I'm part of the Tennis 360 coaching team here at the Meydan Tennis Academy. And I'm going to go through the forehand and backhand tips on the volley. First tip, the grip. Got to make sure that the grip is in continental for both shots. The reason for this is if the ball comes through fast, you're ready for both shots. The easiest way to find continental, stick the racket out in front, grab the racket like you're going to shake its hand, and there it is. Okay? Tip 2, with the forehand volley, okay, if you're right-handed, step across with your left foot when you're making contact with the ball, and the racket goes forward. So we're in this position. Okay, left foot's gone forward, we make contact with the ball. Okay. Tip number 3 is that we've got to make sure the racket, your hand, okay, and your head are very close to each other. This is for stability. So now we're stepping across. Okay, and we're in a really strong position to hit the ball. Okay, because there's no backswing, there's no swing with the volley. All it is a block. Okay, one more time. We've got the grip, rackets up, we step across, and we block the ball down the court.
We've managed to put together another busy Sport on 7 tonight. In part 3, we'll show you how to do a vertical marathon, or maybe how not to do one, as I'm competing. There is apparently more to it than just sprinting up a load of stairs. Find out exactly what next on Sport on 7. We'll be back in a moment.